Hey everyone, and welcome back to the RedefineFX YouTube channel. If you are completely new here, my name is Jesse. I've been a freelancer for almost 5 years, worked with over 100 clients at this point. So if you have any questions about freelancing, let me know in the comments and I'll answer in a future video. So starting out today, number one, I would say don't call yourself a freelance 3D artist, because to the average client, that doesn't really mean anything and you're competing with everybody else. What you want to do is find a specific area, a segment of the industry to focus on, and then completely immerse yourself in that particular niche. So let's just say you're into architectural visualizations. Instead of calling yourself an ArchViz artist that does everything, I would specialize in just, let's say, luxury wooden cabins in the woods. I think we've all seen those beautiful winter renders of luxury cabins, and there is a niche market and clientele for just those renders. And if you can stand out, that's how you get booked. Because if you compete with everybody else, it's very hard. I would say the broader you go, the harder it is. The more specific you go, the more laser focused on that particular niche you get, the easier it is to get clients. Now you can of course expand over time as you get clients. You can become broader and broader, but in the beginning you need to find something very, very ultra specific to focus on and stand out in that particular niche. Which leads me to my next point, which is you don't have to and you shouldn't learn everything. I know that when I was starting out, I thought I needed to learn how to 3D model, and I spent like a year of my life modeling a plane and a car. I even made a 3D modeling reel, which I'll link in the description if you're curious. And eventually I realized this isn't serving me any purpose. I don't even like 3D modeling. Why am I doing this? And that's why it's important to decide early on what your niche will be, because it allows you to eliminate everything else so you don't waste time learning something that really isn't helping you get where you're trying to go. So for example, my niche became combining product animation with 3D simulations. I saw how companies like Apple, Samsung, Razer were using liquid, fire, smoke simulations in the promos for their new products. I thought, well, nobody really seems to be doing this. Let me jump into it, and that's how I got pretty much all of my clients. Because you have to remember to make it practical for the client. When you just tell them, I do liquid simulations, nobody cared. But as soon as I told them, your product is waterproof, and I can demonstrate that your product is waterproof in a visually stunning way, and I showed them a liquid simulation of some water going over a product, and that's when they got it. That's when they understood the value in what I do, and that's when I was able to charge more and build my freelance business this way. And as a recent example, I'm sure you guys have seen the launch trailer for Xbox Series X or PS5. There is visual effects and 3D simulations in all of those promos. If, let's say, you were to make a reel that is very similar to those trailers, I can almost guarantee that you would get clients from that. So as soon as you've chosen your particular area that you'll be focusing on, you need to build an online presence. Some people call this a personal brand, but basically you want to present yourself online as the go-to person for this particular niche. So you would build a portfolio, a Behance, a YouTube channel, and Instagram, and focus everything around this particular niche that you've chosen. You also want to make sure that people know that you are available for freelance work. So make sure that you say, I am available for projects. Get in touch with me at this email address, because people aren't mind readers and they will not know until you tell them. Now, probably the most important point of this entire video is you need to break through the fear of charging for your work as soon as possible and get your first paid project as soon as you can. Don't wait until you feel like you're advanced or you're the best. There are people out there earning money with skills that are probably lower than yours. I don't know about you, but what annoys me is when I see someone whose skills are maybe on a lower level than mine, but they're crushing it. They're getting clients, making money, advancing their career, because I'm stuck in analysis paralysis while they are just shamelessly sort of going for it, putting themselves out there. You need to realize that you probably already have enough skills to make a full-time income as a 3D artist. I think a lot of people are stuck in that sort of all or nothing mentality where maybe they want to work with a big company like Nike and they feel like until they're on that level, they're not even going to bother trying to ask for money because they're not good enough yet. while somebody else is making a 6-figure income happily with the skills that they already have, because there are clients out there for everything. Even if all you know how to do is make a 3D logo in 3ds Max, right? Just import some text. That's already a skill that somebody is getting paid for right now that you could be making money with. And let me tell you, as soon as you get that first paid project, when you earn money with something that you learned yourself, it will change your life, because you'll realize that maybe you don't need to go to college for stuff like this, right? You can just maybe enroll in a course, watch tutorials, build portfolio, start getting clients, and build your career this way. Which leads me to my final point, which is that the way the cycle grows and how growth happens as a freelancer, basically in the beginning, you're gonna get some low-end clients. Don't expect anything too amazing in the beginning, but what you're really trying to do is just always get testimonial from the client, get the company logo of the client, and build your website. This way, when the next client comes along, they're gonna see that, okay, this guy has already done some professional paid work. He has some company logos on his website. He's more established. That's who I'm gonna go with. And that's how you gradually get bigger and bigger clients and bigger brands to work with you and respect you and pay you the higher rates that you're gonna be asking for. In fact, in the beginning, it might be worth it to do some work for free just in exchange for a testimonial and a logo of the company, because what you really want to do is make a professional reel, meaning a reel of paid work. There's a lot of reels online of just personal work that people have done on their own, but reality is completely different. And if you can make a reel of professional work where every single shot is something that you've done for a client that you got paid for, that has a whole different gravity to it and will make it much easier for you to book more paid work in the future. So this video is already getting long. There's so much to talk about on this topic, so I'm gonna break it up and talk about this more in future videos. However, if you have any specific questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.